University of Memphis men's basketball legend turned coach Penny Hardaway is gearing up for his 6th basketball camp at the University of Memphis in June, and fans are buzzing about his title sweep season. So this morning we're in the huddle with head coach Penny Hardaway. Thanks so much for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You could be doing anything with your time, right? Why is it important for you to do a camp?
It's important because the youth in the community deserve and need to be around us. We're the city's team, and also be able to teach some great fundamentals from great coaches and get an experience on the college campus as well.
Right, and so you have different camp offerings, right? So day camp, team camp, middle and high school players. What can they expect this time around?
It's going to be more about fundamentals this time, because what we're seeing as college coaches, the fundamental side of the players isn't there. That's why a lot of high school guys aren't being given scholarships. We're going after guys in the portal, older guys that have already learned the system. So I think by changing my camp from just being free play, doing some fundamentals, to making it be more about fundamentals and allowing them to understand what's ahead of them.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's not like TikTok, right? You can't just look at TikTok and then become a great player. Right?
No, you can't.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, camp includes a T-shirt, Daily Mail, photo ops, but how does the training specifically when you're trying to get college ready, how does this, and being on a college campus, how does that play out with how they're performing with regards to, you know, you've had other types of camps in other settings, but in a college setting, it kind of feels heightened. Yeah,
well, the experience I want to give them is what we do on a daily basis with spacing, with running a play, with passing the ball and not being a ball dominant player, passing the ball and cutting, all the things that we do every single day with our team, we're going to teach the campers now.
Okay, a coachable versus college ready. What is that?
I think coachable obviously is someone that is going to listen. Being college ready is understanding what you're doing before you get there, because as coaches, when we go to a game, we want to see that you're able to do these things that we're going to start teaching in my camp right now.
Okay, and so Matt, you said fundamentals. That's actually the theme. It's called Mastering the Fundamentals.
Yes.
Talk to me about just you, right, and your career when it's been amazing right now, number 150, right? And so you are now the AAC Coach of the Year. You got that trophy, right? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, and so this past year you beat Chris Beard at Ole Miss, a national championship coach, Tom Izzo, Michigan State, Danny Hurley of UConn, who's won back-to-back national championships. So how does that feel, just this past season?
It makes me feel really good, because being from here, being able to be a homegrown kid, coaching my alma mater, and to be able to beat those coaches who have won national championships, it lets me know that I'm trending in the right direction, and that our school is trending in the right direction. And every day I work really hard to try to be a national champion, and hopefully we'll continue to push to do so.
Okay, we have to talk about the new Point Guard Academy, because the girls are getting involved. Tell me all about that. Yeah,
well, with the point guard, me being a point guard, there's so many different facets of the game that you have to understand. It's not just dribbling the ball up the court and passing. It's the fundamentals of the footwork. It's the angles of the passes. It's the angle of the pick and rolls. All these different things that a lot of young players don't know, male and female. You get those fundamentals down, it gives you a great opportunity to be a really good point guard.
Yeah, because the WNBA, how has that been to watch? That they're just getting so much more attention.
Yeah, I love it, because back in the day when they had to go overseas just to make money, and then they had to get a regular job in the U.S. I thought that was really bad.
Like a side hustle.
Yeah, like a side hustle.
I mean, and you can't when you're an athlete.
Right, and to be fully focused on having a job that's going to pay you enough for you to play basketball and not have to worry about anything else. You can be a mother, you can be an entrepreneur, you can do whatever else you want to do outside of that and not have to worry about going overseas. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about, I know you're in recruitment mode, right? So talk to me about, you have a revolving door, right? So every year you have to build chemistry.
Yep.
Talk about how you do that.
Yeah, that's the toughest thing, especially the last couple of years when I've had to rebuild the entire team. Don't get enough credit for having to rebuild an entire team. We had Nick Jordan come back, was our only player this past year. And you just have to have a really good staff, which I do. And you have to build a culture of excellence. And that's what we've done. And we just have the guys, we give them the respect and treat them with the respect that they deserve every single day. And then we just kind of work together. It's a 50-50 deal for us. And that marriage works.
Okay, these NIL deals, talk to me about that with regards to how you help the players to focus, right, on the ball as opposed to just, dealing with that other outside life.
Yeah, we understand that the NIL space is here and that we have to deal with it. Once you get your money and you know the amount of money that you're going to get for the year, it's time to lock in on why you're here. You're a student athlete. Get your education, get out on the court and do your job, and let's keep it at that. Let's not continue to talk about money during the season. Let's lock in on what we have to lock in on. Once we've got the money established, because the NIL is what it is, once that's established, then let's move on to what we have to do.
Yeah, because people forget about the bread and butter. They're like, this is your bread and butter right here. So it's easy to get distracted. And okay, so when the camp closes, you're going to have a ceremony and whatnot. And I just wonder, can any of these players who are in your camp end up Tigers?
Absolutely. Any of these players, young men and young women, can be Lady Tigers, and then the young men can be Tigers. Obviously, we want them to dream. We want them to be on the campus saying, one day I'll be in a Tiger uniform. That's what we want all of our local young men and women to feel that way. And the camps are geared towards them learning and understanding who we are.
Okay, and register there because I saw that the slots are filling up really fast. So Penny Hardaway, basketballcamp.com. Thanks so much. I know you're so busy,
No,
so we
thank you
really
for having
appreciate
me.
you sharing this with us.
Yeah, always happy to be here.